everyone, my name is Precious Ajoa and welcome to Peace Me with Precious. It's an online innovative talk show steering conversation around peaceful coexistence in Nigeria. Today with me on the show is Mercy Oginari. Hi Mercy.
Hi,
It's
Precious.
good to have you here. And I love your hair too.
Thank you.
So, and on my left is none other than my friend Olumide.
Hi, Precious.
What's up?
I'm fine, I'm good.
So, today on the show, we are looking at 2017 Ghandi King season of Nonviolence. This day started on January 30th, which marks the 64-day calendar between the memorial anniversary of Ghandi and that of Martin King Luther Jr., which takes place on April the 4th.
The annual campaign was co-founded by Dr. Ghandi, which happens to be the grandson of Mahatma Gandhi, which teaches us how to practice non-violence one step at a time, one choice at a time, and one at a time.
Exactly. So this is how each and every one of us move the world in the direction of peace by committing to non-violent principles, be it at home, office, place, and in our communities. Ghandi King season of non-violence objective is to create awareness on non-violent practices and principles. So 64 daily practices were shared on Galaxy for Peace social media platform for people to learn more about this particular practice.
For the sake of our viewers who know little or nothing about Mahatma Gandhi, let us take a look at what his biography looks like.
This is one of the men that inspired me so much. Like seriously, same guy has been an inspiration. Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. He was the eminent leader in the freedom struggle of India, whose actions, such as non-violence and peace, forced Britishers to leave India. During early 1910s, he was actively involved in the struggle for civil rights in South Africa. Famously known as Mahatma Gandhi or the father figure, he was an anti-war activist. He wanted to alleviate poverty, liberate women, and do for the good of the farmers so that they get rid of heavy taxes levied on them. He struggled to put an end to discrimination of all kinds. While he was born in a Hindu merchant caste family, in a tender of 13, he got married to Kastuba and became father of 4 children at that early stage. After pursuing law, Mahatma Gandhi had some failed attempt to practice law in India. Later, he went to South Africa to practice law and spent almost 20 years there, opposing legislation against Indians. He faced discrimination on the basis of race and color. Him being thrown out of a train in Pietermaritzburg after refusing to move from the first class made him fame against the British Raj. In 1910, Gandhi formed a community, Tolstoy-Farm, near Johannesburg, where he propagated his ideology of peaceful resistance and succeeded in giving blacks the right to vote in South Africa. Later, he actively launched non-cooperative and non-violent movements to achieve independence. In 1921, he promoted the Swedish policy, where he appealed Indians to use Indian-made products only. As a result, he was sentenced to jail for almost 2 years. He also advocated self-dependence and boycotting Britishers. Dandi March was also one of his campaigns. Gandhi was assassinated 30th January 1948, but even after his death, people preached his lessons and are still preaching his lessons of non-violence, peace, and simple living.
Wow, what an amazing album.
Yeah, he married at the age of 13 years and he still motivates people. So you don't have any excuses why you should not achieve your dreams.
Exactly.
It's such an inspiring one, I must say. So going through his biography, he maintained that we cannot achieve peace if we do not have equal right for all. Olumide, do you believe that notion of Gandhi and why do you believe that?
Gandhi is an opportunity for all if we actually have equal rights. And this we actually transcend into religion, race, whether you are white or you are black or you are blue, even class, whether you are in the higher class, lower class, and middle class. That's it. So when you look at Nigeria, let's come back home. Do you actually think Nigeria as a country can have lasting opportunity for all?
Okay, I believe that Nigerians can get to that if we can live in a collective. Yeah, that's when we come together and put our resources together to work towards the common goal. Like I guess so. So still on his on Gandhi's biography, I noticed where they said he campaigned for Made in Nigeria, and that was as far back as like you could you saw the year that they did that. So my question is this: is Made in Nigeria campaign coming in late?
Oh, that's a big question. Made in Nigeria. I think Made in Nigeria is coming in very, very late. Very, very late.
What do you think?
Yeah, for me, I would say it's coming in late. Yeah.
And yeah, to me as well, it's coming in late. But all the same time, it's better late than never. So let's go on this commercial break, and when we come back, we'll pick the conversation from there. Welcome back. This is still Peace Me with Precious, an online innovative talk show steering conversation around excess and peaceful coexistence in Nigeria. We are still looking at 2017 Ghandi King season of Nonviolence. Gandhi was quite an inspiring leader, I must say. Like seriously, he was quite an inspiring one. Now let's take a look at Martin Luther King Jr.'s biography. Born January 15, 1929, died April 4, 1968. Martin Luther King Jr. was the most important voice of the American civil rights movement, which worked for equal rights for all. He was famous for using nonviolent resistance to overcome injustice, and he never got tired of trying to end segregation laws, those laws that prevented blacks from entering certain places, such as restaurants, hotels, and public schools. He also did all he could to make people realize that all men are created equal. Because of his great work, in 1964, King received the Nobel Peace Prize, the youngest person ever to receive this high honor at that point. King was also a Baptist minister. He was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee, when he was just 39 years old. His birthday is now observed as a national holiday on the third Monday in January. Wow! That was quite an amazing and inspiring one, guys.
Very interesting.
Like seriously. So now, if I may ask, why was Martin Luther King Jr. very, very important? And why is he still important up to this moment?
Famous.
I would say he's the most important voice in American civil rights movement, which worked for the poorer.
Yeah. That equal right is very, very important because it was his voice and the equal right that he worked for that we're able to talk about him here today, and so many other people from different parts of the country are talking about it. So Olumide, why was he famous? We've seen why he's important. Why was he famous?
Yeah, looking at him, he's a famous leader that actually pushed the movement, the civil rights movement, between 1950 to 1960, and actually also do a lot of support for the African American, where he helps through the non-violent practices.
Yeah.
And it was very key for the continuity of the country.
Okay, like for real, that he was doing all these things, he was canvassing for equal rights, but the thing is that he was doing this through non-violent means, and that is what each and every one of us need to really learn. Okay. We can achieve whatever we want, or we can really ask for our rights and whatever we want through non-violent. It must not be through the violent. To me, I feel that that's the way I say. So we share the 64-day non-violent practices on the social media platform. Messi, which one was very close to your heart?
Okay, I like cooperation, okay? Working together with people, coming together with a collective system.
Okay, yeah, that's like collaboration. We need to come together. That was also close to my heart, but that's not my favorite. I'll share with you my favorite. So Olumide, which one was like your favorite?
For me, I will go with taking responsibility. That's responsibility. Because if every one of us, as human citizen, black, yellow, blue, to take responsibility of what we do, we actually achieve peace in our community, and it will also help us to know the direction of what we are doing.
Wow, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, both responsibility and cooperation are very, very important values we need to really take note of. With we need to come together, we need to collaborate together if we really want to achieve a common goal in Nigeria. If we really want to achieve peace in Nigeria, our collective effort is really needed. Then also being responsible as a citizen. You need to play your part as a citizen very well. So for me, the value that was very, very close to my heart that inspired me is none other than Tanana love. Yes, love really, really got close to my heart.
Love is deep.
Yes, it's very, very deep. You can say that again. Why it's close to my heart is because for us to achieve peace today, we need to love. We need to love each other. And when I'm talking about love, I'm talking about the love you have for yourself. There's a kind of love you have for yourself that you wouldn't want to hurt yourself. I didn't forget me. So with that kind of love you have for yourself, you should also have it for people around you. Then if you have that love, I think we will always live in peaceful coexistence. When people do something that is hurtful to you, you tell them that they've wronged you, and you that wronged the person should take responsibility as well and say, I'm sorry, and that is the end of it. To learn more about the 64-day nonviolent values and practices, go to at Galaxy for Peace social media platform at Galaxy for Peace. It's written on the screen, both on Instagram and on Facebook. You'll be able to find something there. Now, we have come to the point that I am so like dancing Alanta for because of this. I don't really know where that Alanta came in from. That's the quite old song. Like,
So
we've gotten to the peace meal table. It's at that particular point we get to the peace meal table where we tend to eat what we love, what we like. Food. I am a foodie, I know. They even know that I'm foodie, but I'm just telling you for the very first time, I'm a foodie. So let's go on this commercial break, and when we come back, you join us at the peace meal table. Okay guys, welcome to the peace meal table. I am having itikaiko and pound yam. Yes, that's what I'm having. Next, what are you having? Okay, I am having jollof rice, plantain, and goat meat. Olumi.
Okay, I'm having chips, chicken, and salad.
Can see a little ketchup here. There. You
Yes,
have ketchup.
I have ketchup.
Okay.
Yeah, with
Okay.
fat big
So
chicken.
guys, just join us on the peace meal table.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Oh, you see.
Mm.
Do you know, I just realized I have nails on me. I think I have to use Megdo with cutlery. Oh, and I love eating.
Mm.
I don't know how I'm going to do this. So, like, seriously, guys, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I have to bone it and just eat my food like that. Though. But I'll just be mindful of my nails. It was already. Nobody's talking to me. That's not fair. People say I should carry my own cross.
I'm very sorry. Please remove it.
Sorry. Yes, fantastic. I must say, I really, really enjoyed my meal. I don't know about these guys, although we always come here to eat. Yeah, like private dinner. You understand what I'm talking about because they are family. But yes, I always ask my guests how they feel about the food after the show. So, Olumide, did you enjoy your meal?
Wow. I don't know what to say. I would just that food was so delicious. Thanks to Africa for this lovely food.
Messi, how about you? Food was quite tasty. I love it. You love that, thank you. Okay, and to me, yes, I enjoyed the food. Yeah, I eat a lot, but I'm trying to shed some weight as I eat. I try to shed the weight. So, what would be your final word, Olumide?
Yeah, my final word to everybody is that let us take responsibility of our attitude, take responsibility of ourselves to our fellow people. Let's just be one. Let's be focused and that will make us achieve peace.
Merci. Okay, for me, the advice I would give to them is this. I believe that we can achieve peace if we come on time. Okay, and to me, before I give you my advice, I would like you to follow us on social media, both on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook as at Peace Mode Precious is showing on the screen. Also follow our mother organization at Galaxy for Peace. Sorry, at Galaxy for Peace for our mother organization. And my humble self, yes, I'm humble. I know I'm humble. At Precious underscore Ajua, both on Twitter and on Instagram. It's the same thing. I don't do different yet. So until next time when we come your way, I would like you to always be at peace with men, with people around you. Learn to forgive and learn to love. One love.